I took the page that I had when I was selling lashes and all of that, and I created the platform for You Matter. I had like a little bit of following on there anyway, so I was just like, you know what? We just go. We just go do it. We just go switch it up. And I was like, I'm getting good at graphic design, getting good at, content. That's when really the content just decided to splurge. That's how my baby was born.
So back it up to when you said you were staying with Patrick and you was like, I want to do something, I got a week to do it. What was your support system like in that whole process of getting all the stuff you needed in a week?
Okay.
We should definitely pray.
Okay. I'm scared. Not scared. No, I'm not. I don't claim that. I'm excited.
Yeah, I just switched them. Switch it from anxiety to excitement.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are you leading?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You want me to pray? Mm-hmm. All right, dear Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for this opportunity to collab with my sister in your name, Lord. Please allow everything that you want to be said today, and let the people who are receiving it have an open mind, an open heart, and open ears to receive everything that you have placed on our hearts today. Amen.
That was good.
Thank you. I'm getting better. I'm so much better. Okay. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the Right Number Podcast. I'm your host, Armani LaDale, and y'all see me somewhere different, but with a familiar face. Y'all already know. So I am here with Miss Zykerria.
Hi, my love.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
I think they missed us.
They missed us, definitely did, because y'all know y'all been waiting for another one. So we are here for y'all and for everybody who haven't seen us together too. You guys know it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I had to get my sister on here because she is the founder of You Matter.
Yes.
And today I want to ask her a few questions about that. We're gonna get into some deep topics. You know how we get.
Yeah, y'all. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, go back and watch the other video.
Yeah, most definitely. So first and foremost, mental health check. We're gonna do scale of 1 to 10, but also if you could rate this week in 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. Okay, well, from a scale of 1 to 10, right now, I feel like every time I'm around you, it's a good time. So I'm at a 10. I'm at a 10 right now. I'm in better space because we've been waiting to do this for so long. We talked about it and we just executed. But right now, I'm at a 10. This week, I would say rewarding. Mm-hmm. I would say intentional. Mm-hmm. And I also would say I definitely had a lazy week when it came to like physically. I was lazy this week. Gave my body a break.
Hey, you need a break sometimes. Sometimes you need a break because you've been going hard.
Yeah. Listen, y'all.
Hard at the gym, so
the gym was do a number on you if you be in there like every single day. But yes. How about you?
That's good. Scale of 1 to 10, good time with you. You done brought me up because you already know I was a little low, but I would say right now I'm at like a 8. I'm at an 8, 9. Mm-hmm. I'm full.
Yes.
A little sleepy.
Good.
If I could rate this week, or not rate, but give 3 names or 3 words for this week, I would say fun. Busy.
My girl birthday.
It's coming up everywhere. All over Georgia. All over Georgia, but busy and just emotional. Emotional, good highs and lows, but emotional.
Okay.
Because I've had a lot of highs, but earlier it was a little low.
Just a little.
But we ain't gonna stay there, so it's okay. But very emotional, but it's been rewarding. I would say rewarding too.
Rewarding?
Yeah, that's 4, but...
Thank you, Holy Spirit, for that word.
Yeah,
I was like rewarding, because I was like, some good things producing. And like, I don't know, it's something about like when you don't feel like what you're doing is enough, that you still be rewarded.
Girl.
In the process.
Literally. I was just talking about that. I be wanting to do so much. And then when I don't see it all just happening how I wanted to, when I wanted to, it just be like, but then you look back and be like, okay.
Right.
Because that was, that was actually, I deserved that. Like, I did, it might not have been like as extravagant as you may thought it would have been, but some stuff it just be like, you gotta take a minute and just be thankful. Like, wow.
Yeah.
We got the opportunity to just do this podcast. Like,
exactly.
like what? That's like a beautiful thing to me. Like, just being able to talk, have a platform to talk. So
I definitely agree. I feel like it's because we minimize like what we're doing because of not being satisfied. Okay, well, I did this, so let's keep going, But then it's just like, this is helping a lot of people. Like, that was what it was for me. Like, you matter. I remember, I think you told me, you was just like, why are you minimizing your platform? Like, why don't you just go ahead? You was on me
girl,
so
in my
bad.
head, I was like, girl, you can go big.
You gonna be big. Girl, I want something that says here. But yes, it was like, I was like, you know what? That was just one little event I did, breaking out of my shell.
It was a movement.
That
girl.
was really big. Like,
it was a movement.
You matter.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about where it came from. Talk to me about the name. Like, give me all the details.
Story.
Like, give me all the details.
So, really, it was my spring semester freshman year. And I remember at the time that was when like What's Up Wednesday was What's Up Wednesday. And everybody was pop-up shops and things like that. And I was working with my good friend Patrick. And I was sitting at his table and I was like, I don't see anybody just doing something nice or just doing something. This is right around like when finals came. And I was just like, it was a receipt. I can't forget this. It was like 3 other of my friends and it was a receipt. And I was like, I need to come up with a name. I was like, I'm going to do something like next What's Up Wednesday. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to do something. And I dwelled on it for a little while and I was just writing down like names. I was like, it needs a catchy name, something that flows. And then I literally don't even know where it came from. But like, I was just like, you matter. And it's like, okay, probably like you matter ASU because it's for ASU students. And then I was like, okay, I got a week. And I was like, I don't know what, I was literally trying to think of like what I was going to do. So then I created the social activity and it was questions, wellness questions. And it was basically a game, but I didn't tell the students, of course, that everybody was going to get a prize. I made it seem like one person was going to get a prize, but it challenged our campus to engage with each other and actually talk. And when I realized, like, I was so nervous. And so much was going on that week that I realized I didn't prioritize my mental health. And I was like, Zy, you have to do what you're preaching. Yeah. So I had so many people come to the table and was like, oh, I don't have any money. I was like, it's free. I had cupcakes, I had goodie bags, I had wristbands, I had so much, and I got it done in a week. And it was so rewarding, like, afterwards, because it was like, I thought this was an organization. And at the time, I didn't know about Active Minds or any other really RSOs on campus. So I was just like, no, it's just me. And it was just like, really? Like, nobody does that. So then from there, everybody was like, well, we need more. We want more. And I was just like, well, how am I going to give y'all more? So then I was just like, you know what? I really knew that my heart wasn't set into a service. I knew I didn't want to do lashes anymore. And that was one of those things where I felt like I just wanted to do to have money. But that in itself comes with a whole lot of, you have to be mentally okay for what I wanted to do. I wanted to give an experience. I wanted to be nice and things like that. I was like, my heart is not in it. So I took the page that I had when I was selling lashes and all of that, and I created the platform for You Matter. I had like a little bit of following on there anyway, so I was just like, you know what? We just go. We just go do it. We just go switch it up. And I was like, I'm getting good at graphic designing, getting good at, content. That's when really the content just decided to splurge, and that's how my baby was born.
So back it up to when you said you were staying with Patrick and you was like, I want to do something, I got a week to do it. What was your support system like in that whole process of getting all the stuff you needed in a week?
So I do want to thank my bishop from the real church, because it was Momentum Sunday, and I remember I felt shame for the amount that I was saying over the mic, and it was like $20. And he was like, $20, because during that week I was also trying out for cheer. And I was like, okay, I gotta pay for cheer, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do this all in a week. And he was just like, that's it? That's all? And he looked at me, and then he gave me $100. And I was just like, so now I didn't have to worry about this. So the church helped me. I had some other friends help me, my mom, and other people helped me as well. And I was just so grateful, because Amazon, really got everything, everything here when I needed it. I ordered a shirt. I was just so happy. And then I also had like some people I knew to like record a video to promote it within a week. And that was really what everybody was like so happy about, because I had an RA. We didn't have a personal relationship, but she saw what I was doing and she had sent like the messages out to her family, and she was just like, I didn't know one of my residents was the person that actually started this movement. And she was just like, girl, I sent that everywhere. Like, these people that's in like northern, like in the north, that know you, will know what you're doing. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And that was really like, okay, yeah, we're going full fledged with it.
That was good. I'm so proud of you, girl. Please. I was in that video. I didn't even know you.
Y'all, we didn't even know each other yet. I just knew. I was just like, okay, I got this video of this girl. I know her.
And then I saw you at the pop-up shop, whatever pop-up shop they had. And I was like, what's your name? I think I did your video. Like, I was so shocked to see you. And then I really just knew you were like a psych major. I'm like, you need to join the psychology club, because I was a senior. So I was president of the psychology club, and I was not on campus unless I was doing psychology club stuff or my business that I had at the pop-up shop. I was never on campus. So like, I didn't even see your event because I wasn't there. Like, I was, I think I might've been in class or work. Like, but I just knew you were a psych major. So I was like, I want you to join my club. You're a psych major, aren't you? You was like, no, I want to be a nurse. I'm going to nursing. I was like, what?
And the crazy part is, y'all, that her table was so like, it was tea. She also had her other business as well. But yes, she also had her other business, and it was like, she had everything, y'all. It wasn't just a pie. It was
I had my handcraft art stuff on there too. I wish I should have kept doing that. I probably start doing it again. But yeah. Girl, I'm so proud of you. Like, even when you were doing it, I was saying, I'm like, who did this? I really thought it was like a part of an organization too. So for you to do that on your own, that is like really big. Nobody has ever done that. Like, nobody just goes set up a table. How did you get a table?
Honestly, it was during ski week, and I had told Patrick, because at the time he was the president, and I was like, Patrick, I don't know if you even got to tell him it's your stuff, but I need a table. He was just like, well, I'm gonna go ask them and I'm gonna let you know. He did it like within 5 minutes. He had called her and she was like, yeah, she could do it. I was like, oh, y'all, I got my table.
You are so plugged in. Why are you so plugged in, girl?
Because when I really want something, I don't care what it takes to get it.
That's good, because it was for a good cause too. So could you elaborate on, I know you wanted to do something good for the campus, but what is something that people can look forward to from you with You Matter? Or what would you say? I kind of feel like we got into the purpose of it, but what is in correlation maybe to this month? Or
this month, I was really big on my giveaway. I've been spending time thinking, like, what can you do for a giveaway? Because that really tends to someone's mental health. Because, you know, materialistically, you can buy this and you can give something to make somebody feel good. But what am I actually going to give them that is going to be like, oh, I'm not going to forget that. So I felt like really teaming up with you was a part of that for this month. I really want to expand as far as more panel discussions. I really want to have more panel discussions and actually removing the uncomfortableness about mental health specifically in our community. Because I feel like by the masses, mental health isn't prioritized in our homes. And we don't have that outlet because mommy told you that you can't talk about this or you can't do this because it's disrespectful. So it's like, and also attending an HBCU and realizing that we all live different lives, but we all have had similar experiences, showed me that future-wise for You Matter, I want us to just talk without the pressure of, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, or the fact that now that I'm an adult, that, you know, I can't really go to my mom because she still looks at me as a child. So yeah,
I feel like it's very important, like you said, to introduce mental health to people, because I feel like there's a lot of awareness, but I feel like it's mainly with our generation. But I feel like sometimes going back home, I don't know if you're talking about just Black community or college community, whatever community,
just everybody. There's nobody excluded because it's important that, like,
I feel like I see a lot with at least college community is we learn a lot in school when we go off to college. Like when we live on campus, we in the dorms, we engaging with student organizations, we learn a lot. But then when we go back home, it's like
back to the normal. Like right now,
everything we learned go out the door,
out the window.
Could be back in this trauma-filled house, be back in this abusive, mentally, emotionally, all of that abuse. And how do you feel like that engage, or how can we engage our parents or just help older people, I guess? Do you feel like that'd be a bridge we could gap or whatever?
I pray that we get to that point where older people cannot just stick to what they know, you know, because grandma told you this, or because, I mean, times are different. Y'all didn't have social media, and bullying has been on social media. Anything that you do now is on social media. So it's like, he say, she say back then, it really... It didn't go further than, oh, Bob said this about Karen or whatever the case may be. Now, you do one thing and millions of people can see it, judge you for it, comment on it, and it hurts because they're still words. Yeah, they're typed, but they're still words. So I feel like getting the older generation to understand that your way is able to be changed. We can go to the drawing board again. It don't have to just be this.
I think a lot of times we be like, oh, it's too late. People be feel like I'm too old, it's too late. I did my best. And it's like, you still got time. You still got breath in your lungs.
You still breathing. It's
still
not too late.
In your lungs to keep on going. But okay, so back to you, Matt. I just had to get that little dig that out of you.
That goes beyond you matter. That's just
everything.
Everybody regarding mental health.
What you matter, what is maybe the hardest thing you've had to experience just with your brand?
Oh, the hardest thing I had to experience with my brand is the fact that I wasn't mentally okay. And I wanted to make sure everybody else around me was mentally okay. So I wanted to do tables and events, and I was like, oh, I can't do this right now. And trying to show up for other people when I wasn't showing up for myself. I think that was the hardest part. I've never really, since that experience of realizing like things will get paid for and things will be taken care of, and I actually do have a village that cares about me, the money issue wasn't the problem. It was knowing that I could not deliver what I wanted to because I wasn't okay.
So what are some ways that you made sure that you were okay to show up, or have you ever had to show up and just put yourself like, okay, I'm gonna get some music with me?
I definitely had to show up and wasn't ready. And I was just like, okay, this is what this is for. This is to show up authentically, but also you're putting on a facade for everybody. You're not showing them how to. So what I had to do was really take a moment and give myself grace and like stop putting myself on a time limit. I think I was putting myself on a time limit as far as to, okay, Zy, it's February, you need to be put together. Okay, Zy, the semester is almost over. You need to have this, that, and the third. And even when I did try, and I felt like, okay, we're at the end. It's time. You're okay. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, it's not working. It's not even in my will anymore. It's nothing I did. When I realized it was at that point, like, okay, it's nothing that I did, I wasn't frustrated with the fact that things weren't going my way. I had to go back to the drawing board. And like, what are we going to do? What is You Matter going to look like this time? And now I'm at peace. I feel better.
Good.
I feel a lot better.
I know sometimes for me, when I have to show up and talk, for sure, like, I know in any leadership role or just any role at all we have, like you said, be authentic. Like, I just be like, y'all, it's been a day, but we're here.
Let's talk
How
about
y'all doing? Because I don't even want to talk
about me.
Because it do be like, sometimes you are okay, sometimes you're not. Like, some days are better than others, but it is what you make it. Like, you have a choice to really make your day worthwhile. And I feel like a lot of times, I would say now that I'm more in my faith, I feel like a lot of times I'm able to recognize that was a bad moment. It's not a bad day.
Right.
Like today. It was a bad moment.
Bad moment, but not
a bad day.
Not a bad day.
Like, you know.
Yeah, because I had my bad moment. And I was irritated.
Like, it can be, like, you can have better parts of your day. We are deserving of a good day. We are deserving of that no matter how much you had to do, no matter how much you had to put off. Like, I feel like that reassurance to ourselves is important too.
Yeah, I feel like we're our biggest enemy. I think we've talked about that before, but like seeing it in a work or leadership way instead of just yourself is a lot different because
It's a bigger purpose.
yeah, it's like I feel like I'm letting down not just myself, I'm letting down a community of people, and it's like I don't like how that feels.
Yeah.
So I be trying to hurry up and shape that, but it's
But
like
it do
look,
be hard.
look,
Like,
y'all,
listen,
I'm tired.
I'm about to share my notes. Y'all got it.
Y'all got it. Oh goodness, that even correlates when it comes to like in our faith. But that's look, y'all see we be coming up with topics and things on another day.
Okay, we gonna come back to that.
Come back. Listen.
Okay, so I know something that we talked about discussing was just your intentionality, how intentional you are with things when you experience burnout. After that, it results to being so intentional. Do you feel like you've experienced that, or what are your thoughts on that?
I think I've never not experienced that.
So give us an example.
An example would look like, okay, not wanting to. This is something last year. Not wanting to take a shower, but I found peace in taking a shower. And my thought, I was more, even though I was washing my body, I was also washing my mind while taking care of my hygiene. Even though I didn't feel like it, I had to be intentional. Of course, nobody wants to be walking around here stank, but I had to be intentional and take care of me. And I was like, I really didn't want to. I really didn't want to show up for myself because I felt so bad. Like when I say y'all, last summer was the foundation for where we are right now.
The beautiful foundation.
Beautiful foundation. That is all a part of the testimony, which really showed me about my mental health. I think last summer showed me about like what is needed now.
Yeah, because it's like so many things. I was hit with so much.
Girl, I think we got hit with everything but a transfer truck.
Okay. Girl. For real, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking about
Not gonna yall.
Not gonna yall.
Not gonna yall.
Because that was something. So when you are talking about, so do you feel like
Y'all fine.
So when you are talking about, or when we talk about burnout, are we saying, okay, I'm burnt out, but I'm gonna still be intentional? Or are we going to the other way around? Like, I'm being so intentional right now with how my life is going, but I'm burnt out.
I really feel like it depends where you are in your season, because there are seasons where I'm burnt out, but I have to get up. I have to show. I'd say that's like more so speaking from a college perspective when you're in school.
Yeah.
Versus like right now, I don't have anything. I don't have no classes to go into, but I feel so drained from semesters. Like, goodness.
I can honestly say that it definitely after college. Because when I tell you, for some reason, like I told you on the Bible study chat, like I feel so lazy. It's like a lazy cloud just over me. And it's nothing but the enemy.
Nothing but the enemy, because move.
Get out of here.
Like, literally, and then it gets to that point where you got to start speaking against it. Like,
yes.
I literally had a praise break right after, I think I was at the gym. I worked out. And I had a whole praise break, and I was crying and actually shouting. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, little do y'all know, I can really dance. Okay, but no, I had a whole praise break, and I was just like, I rebuke the spirit of laziness because I'm getting lazy. I'm getting complacent in where I am right now.
Yes. And it's scary because it's not even, okay, for me, I wasn't even complacent. I was irritated at the fact that I'm being lazy, but I cannot get up. But I feel like a lot of it comes with also my actual physical health, like what I put in my body. I think I have like low iron, so like my iron be really low. But I don't want to use that stuff as an excuse because, girl, you can get up. You can get up.
You can.
And I feel like there's times I used to be really good at getting up in the morning. I be dreading getting up for work. Like I'm dreading that, and then it shows up when I'm at work. And I want to be intentional at work. I want to be alert. I want to be present. I want to serve how I'm supposed to. But sometimes when I'm there now, it just be like, bro, I'm tired. Like I'm tired. Like I've been working, and it's just like,
And it's like, I really feel like what it is with our generation, and I hate to say it, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
We're going to say that now.
Yeah, we know that.
But when you compare where another, I'm not even going to say young lady, when you compare by the masses, like, there's somebody living in a house that's my age. There's somebody that's chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know they had to work something to get there. So when you feel like you're sitting down for too long, it's like, what am I doing? Yeah. I'm choosing the life I want to live at that point.
Exactly. And they always say, you know, pick your heart. So you want to be lazy and be disappointed, or you want to work and just be tired. And it's something that has been motivating me is that we do everything for God. Yeah. So I be like, okay, God, I love you so much. I'm gonna get up. God, like, you know literally, what? He the only one that get me out that bed. Cause I
be like, we just be talking. I wake up. I've gotten to the point where I know how to pray, but now I got the real conversations. I go, I'm thankful for today, but whatever is going on today, listen, it's just me and you. Like, you got to start having real conversations.
Like, come on.
And that's why people be, I don't know how to pray. Prayer is a conversation.
It's just a conversation.
Yes. So as far as when it relates back to mental health, it's like you have to talk yourself through and not listen to that little voice, because there's always going to be a little negative voice back there. So you have to literally talk yourself through it. And I'm not doing this today. Yeah. I'm not going to be sad today. I'm not going to let anybody mess up my day today.
Exactly. Because I want better for myself today. I want to be happy today. I want to be productive today. And I tell my students that a lot, like when they come in and they be, well, I don't know how to do it. I'm like, you don't have to really want it. Because if you don't really want it, you're not going to do it.
And oh my goodness, that's a whole topic in itself, really a long segment. Because if you think about it, if you want to go somewhere, you're going to make sure you got everything you need to go. Yeah. You're going to be clothes, fresh, packed,
if I want to go out. My sweater night bag is packed. I'm not missing nothing. Toothbrush, deodorant, all of it is in there. But I know how I'm getting there. Mm-hmm. I know what I got, what I need.
I know how I'm getting back if I need to.
We got everything. We getting there.
You gotta want.
You have to want it. Literally sit in the mirror and be like,
get up.
Lock in.
Get up. And right now, get up.
Okay.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. If you land in that bed, get up.
Please get up.
If you're tired, get up. Because honestly, sitting down is just going to have you wallowing in your sorrow.
Exactly.
And it's not going to get better.
But I know it's hard, though. Okay, boom, I feel like we're moving and gearing into mental health for sure now. I feel like in light of Mental Health Awareness Month, I feel like a lot of times we get stuck. We get, like you said, complacent and just being, okay, I'm down right now. I'm depressed right now. And like I used to be like, I'll admit it. I'm like, yeah, I'm depressed right now. It's that time of the year.
I used to claim that.
Yeah. And just be okay, I'll get out of it soon, instead of proactively doing something to prevent it. Mm-hmm. And then you wonder why you're so agitated. You wonder why you're easily irritated. You're wondering why everything hurting your feelings so much. Mm-hmm. Is because you're claiming all of that comes on with depression.
Yes.
And
it's really in the way you speak, the way you act, the way you move. Mm-hmm. And more than likely, people can't, oh my goodness, what is the saying? I'm going to say the saying. People cannot show up for you if you don't even let them know. I think that's what I had to learn as well. Like, for a long time, really like middle school, high school, I wouldn't let nobody know I was sad or depressed. It just was like, no, I can't let nobody know that I'm having a bad day. But I realized, but then I would complain
that
nobody's here, but I have the resources, I have the people, but I just let them know that I'm always okay. So when I finally stopped I lashed out, everybody was like, what? I didn't know. I'm confused. And I was like, oh, wait, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, because we expect people to, and I'm a victim of that too. Like, I expect people to know. That's my body language. I'm usually like this and I'm not like this.
Exactly. You're supposed to know.
Exactly. You're supposed to know. We expect people to know, but they don't.
And then that's when you go into being codependent on somebody.
Exactly. And then you're upset when people cannot read your mind. You're upset when people back away because maybe they feel like, maybe you're acting funny. And for me, I really do cherish friends that don't assume that you're acting funny. I cherish friends.
I love my 4.
Okay. My 4.
I love my big 4.
Like, for real.
For real. Because that in itself is draining.
Because I had a situation where during college, my roommates, and all of them I'm really still cool with from my sophomore year up. Mm-hmm. They were like, they sat me down like, Money, can we talk to you? I'm like, okay. Yeah, we sat there. I'm like, are you okay? Like, even, you just been moving a little different. Me not trying to come at you, but you just been in your room a lot. You ain't really been out here. Like, anything going on, you need to talk to us about anything before we just assume that you don't like us no more. And I think they said it straight like that. And I was like, you know what? I love y'all.
I love y'all. Y'all so real for that.
Because y'all ain't come too soft. Y'all ain't come too hard.
But y'all just like what's going on?
Checking me in.
Like,
instead of automatically assuming that it's something personal. It's never personal.
And I really feel like with me, again, showing up for everybody, it's like, I tell people all the time, it's foreign for me to have a bad day. Mm-hmm. It's like if I walk out into the world and I have like the most this face, I'm just like, immediately, what's wrong? Mm-hmm. Because I can't have a bad day to the world because somebody's being codependent on me. Mm-hmm. And that's also a part of why you matter, is to show you how to. It's great to lean on other people because you have gotten me through some times. Me, you, and the Lord, they got me through some times. Same. But it's great to have a community of people. But what are you gonna do when you're by yourself? And that's when those thoughts come. That's when the enemy tries to creep up on you. You need to know, like, that's not me. Yeah. You got to know how to differentiate who you are and who the enemy is saying you are. Okay. Because I'm going to let you go ahead. Okay. Even if you are codependent, like, the enemy works so crazy. He would have you codependent on somebody who ain't no good for you. Like, I think about that stuff all the time. Like, we all have our people, like, we have our friends, and we have people that we're not friends with, but they somebody else's friend, right? Mm-hmm. They somebody's friend. Mm-hmm. That's God's child. That's God's child. So I be reminding myself, like, you know what? Get your son, get your daughter. That is God's child. Get your son, get your daughters. Okay, so we need help. So sometimes when I see, like, say for you, I'm gonna give an example. Say for you, say I see you're codependent on a friend that isn't the best friend. Mm-hmm. And you're slipping, and you're slipping, and you're slipping. The enemy is playing on that. He's playing on you because you're a codependent person. And now you're leaning on somebody who is no good, which is going to ultimately drag you down too. And it's like, I feel like right now, I wouldn't say right now, but recently I've had to learn to just let God do what he's doing. Like, sometimes it'd be like, I want to be like, tell my friend, like, no, or whoever, no, come back, please don't do that, I'm
don't do that.
Going through that right now.
And this is like, maybe that's not my job.
I'm going through that right now.
Because I've probably said it before. I'm not going to keep saying it because then I'm going to get mad that you don't listen. I'm going to think I'm God.
I'm going to think I'm God, and now he's going to deal with me because I think I'm him.
So I'm just let him do what he's supposed to do.
I'm dealing with that right now. And it's like, I'm biting my tongue so bad. Yeah. It's so bad because I'm like, no, come back. And I think people have that with me. When my times when I slip up, they're like, Zai, reel it on in. Let's get this together. I've had that, and I had to learn how to take accountability. I feel like another part of your mental health was taking accountability of what you allowed to hurt you. Yeah. Because most people don't know that they're hurting themselves. Yeah. And it's because of, again, the trait that the enemy uses to let you know that this is okay from somebody else's mouth that you trust or that you're around. That, okay, it's okay to go through this. It's okay to suppress my feelings through drugs. It's okay to suppress my feelings through alcohol. And to abuse that, it's okay. Because my friend said it was okay. Because we're just having a good time. Because we're young. Because we're in the environment. It's like, just get your mind off of it. But it's like, no. If you only would only put your mind on it for 5 minutes, you know, you would have a lifetime of peace. And that's what I just posted in my close friends, and I was going to go somewhere else. But since you brought up weed and liquor, since you went here, I'm going to go here with you. Since you brought that up, bro. Oh my goodness. I literally, okay, so like I put in my close friends, I didn't never run to liquor for like, okay, I don't want to
think about it. No, I don't want. It was never liquor. It was always weed. Like, it was always, give me my blunt, give me the blunt, give me the blunt, give me the blunt. And before it was fun, but then eventually it was just like, let me smoke. Mm-hmm. And over the summer, I just stopped smoking. It was so random. Because I wasn't trying to stop. Like, I literally had just got off of like a probation thing, so I was just starting back. Like, I was really happy. Like, I was just starting back. But I just stopped, and it was like, I addressed them feelings. Week 2, it hurt. It definitely did.
Mm-hmm. No, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
But then you're gonna feel so much peace because you're not gonna need to hit again. You're not gonna need to drink another drink again. I just had to tell my cousin the same thing. Like, she going through a lot right now, and she's like, I just gotta numb myself when I'm drinking. And I'm like, do you hear yourself?
I gotta numb myself by drinking.
Why do you want to be numb?
No,
It's like that numbness is something that we claim that, oh, I'm numb to it. It's whatever.
You're not numb.
No, you're not
Sweetie,
numb, babe.
You're not numb.
And hold on, if you are numb, that don't stop it from.
It's gonna happen. The damage control is gonna. Look.
If you're numb, I'm scared because you don't understand how badly you're hurt right now. You don't understand how badly and how much you're getting stabbed. You don't understand that because you're numb.
That's like literally putting your hand on a hot plate, just
keeping it there.
And it's like you're literally burning your
flesh.
See
your hand is coming off. Like, your hand is gone.
In the eyes of the Lord, you're not burning your flesh. You're just growing it.
Yeah.
You're growing your flesh. And I know we're smiling and laughing, but it's not funny.
It's not funny because it's like a realization. Like, this was us.
I will never speak from a place I wasn't.
Yeah.
I remember really my mental health took a toll. I'm probably trying not to cry. It was 2020 for me. My grandma passed away before COVID happened. So for me, the entire summer, because things were accessible, that's when I was abusing it. I had no business being that young, engaging in anything that I was engaged in. Like, when people were like, oh, 2020, I was in the house. I was like, 2020, I was outside. I was smoking. I was drinking. I didn't care. Like, I really didn't have a care in the world. Like, my mouth. Like, I be going back and I see my memories. And I'm like, girl, why was you talking like that? But because now I'm old enough to know, like, even the way you speak.
Yeah.
It says a lot, and it attracts certain things and certain people. Can't nobody respect you or anything if you're treating yourself. You teach people how to treat you.
Exactly. And that's so real. Like, I think we look at it, when people say that, we look at it like, oh, how I carry myself. Yes, how you carry yourself, but it's much deeper.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, if I'm letting him open the door for me, that's how I show him how to treat me. No, it's how you talk about yourself. It's how you talk about others. It's what, like you said, what comes out of your mouth, just your verbiage, just what you say, just your heart.
Yeah.
Just how you feel, just what you feel.
Yes, because in our generation, I'm really tired of seeing the word era. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the era. Like, if I hear soft era, independent era, Jesus era,
Jesus era,
Christ era.
No, are you serious? I didn't see that. I probably would have respected.
No. Era. It's not an era, sweetheart. It's what you're allowing.
It's what you are. It's who you are.
If you want to be soft, it's okay to be soft. We've already talked about it. Jesus in Christ is not an aesthetic. It's a lifestyle.
It literally is.
Because it hurt.
Literally.
It hurt. Coming back to mental health. That is my mind regulator.
Literally.
Believe in what you believe in. But on my account.
I'm not going to let you play like that. Personally, I'm not going to let you play like that. I'm not supporting that. I don't like necessarily, how can I put this?
Yeah.
We're going to just go back to the But no, for real, even on that, like what you were saying about like the different eras and just social media, I feel like, remember I was telling you on the phone, like I don't really agree with how social media portrays relationships, mental health, a lot. Ourselves, just our relationships with ourselves. Everything is so, and we wondering why we are so
God forbid today, Instagram and everything else go away. Shut down.
I cannot wait.
I would just say,
what are y'all gonna do?
What are y'all gonna do? You're gonna have to go talk to her.
You're gonna have to actually be romantic. You're gonna have to pull something out of your own brain and please somebody.
Cause my love is not measured in if I can buy you a game. I ain't gonna lie. That one era when they were asking for
2K.
PS5s and 2K and y'all, I'm sorry, that just made me so angry. Like, I'm 15.
Girl, you're 15. Literally, I gotta ask you
a $500 game.
Please.
A $500 game.
Then in college is like, you guys are it's okay to be a broke college student.
I need to stop claiming
okay.
that. I'm not broke.
Well, you don't have to be poor, but you can be a broke college student.
Oh, there's such thing. There's such thing. Because listen, before we got to school, I was like, when you get to school, it's not that much money you spend stuff on. Then you be like, hold on.
Yeah. But it's prioritized. It's like, to me, a broke college student isn't just, boom, like, none, like 0.
Mm-hmm.
To me, is you got your groceries, you living for free. You
Really?
living for free.
You ain't paying no bills.
You're not paying none. But food, gas.
And in my
clothes.
case, I don't even have a car yet, because we're getting a car this year in Jesus' name.
Okay, come on.
But I don't have a car.
But
The
I feel
only
like-
thing I care about to that extent would be maintenance. And your maintenance is also
Maintenance is
attached
important.
to your mental health.
Yes.
So before people think that we're just going off the limb here, it all crazy.
But no, but I was trying to bring in is just like the social media aspect makes it seem like we need all of these things right now, or we need to act a certain way, and then when people realize it's not actually like that in real life, they go like,
Yeah, they
crazy.
go crazy. They go
Like-
like you lied to me. Like, I thought
Whoa.
it was like this, and nobody knows what you thought it was. It's what you put in your head because Instagram told you that.
yeah.
It's all a lie.
It's all. I really encourage social media breaks. I'm over but social media breaks, because for me at least I can realize, like right now I'm in desperate need of a social media break. I think when I go to Mexico, I'm going to delete all socials and then just post recaps when I get back.
I'll be wanting to be mysterious so bad, y'all.
But I feel like for me at least, I definitely feel a toll on extra thoughts just in my head. Cause I be on social media, I be hearing everybody else's opinion. I hear so many people's opinions all day.
Yes.
Like that junk is irritating.
And then sometimes it gets to the point where it's just like, I don't even want to hear it no more.
Yeah, and then it be ignorant stuff. Girl, I'm sorry to get it back on relationships, but somebody really posts, I'm not cooking for nobody that's not my man. And they had a whole argument, and I'm just like, yo, this what we doing on Instagram? This what we doing on Twitter? We argue with people who want to cook.
I shut up on that topic.
I shut up.
Whenever y'all go
like-
against things that are just nice and natural, I
Why
just
are
be
we
like,
breeding
why are
buttholes? Why are we breeding? Why are we breeding these people?
Why are we? Because now you got to think about, this goes into the trauma that you're
Exactly.
bringing onto people. Like, and if we talk about men's mental health, they don't. As women, there goes the pressure. Because now we are dealing with their mental health, our mental health, and trying to regulate the head of the household.
Exactly.
Because that's my role.
Exactly. So I do feel like women should be a little more understand. I don't know.
Understanding.
I feel like we should, if mental health is on a scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women definitely need to be here, because at the end of the day, we do have to hold that man up. They should definitely be. They shouldn't be too far below. I'm not about to boost your ego at all, but I do feel like
You need something that you're not control.
yeah, I feel like as women there's a lot of pressure on us because we do have to step outside of ourselves a lot to understand where other people are coming from. To understand, it's like it's looked at as that's our job. Like our
like we're
job as
supposed
women is
to-
to think first. You should have been more soft. You should have understood where that person was coming from. You should have.
You know better. You should. That's what y'all do, right? And it's like, who signed me up? I'm not saying it like that, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, personally, I have no problem with assisting, but I have a problem with being that person entirely because I can't take care of me
and you.
And
I feel like a lot of times, at least now or what I've experienced in the past, it would be like, I need to be 1,000% so I can push your 50 to 100. Like it's,
and that's pressure, and that's on both, not just women, men too, because I feel like men don't assist their mental health because they're always striving for more, or okay, I'm a man, so I have to do this. No, you don't. And in certain stuff, it's like, okay,
like
the gender
what?
roles and okay. Oh, this is a good one. I feel like men right now we already discussed this, are financially driven. Because they feel like financially they have to be put together in order for them to attract a woman. Yeah. Most women,
yeah.
In this case, I'm realistic where we are in life, especially being in college.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to have it all together because we're in college.
But they let them actually throw them off in the head. Like, I don't deserve this. I'm not.
Yes, I don't deserve you because you appear to have it together, because I don't see you stressing. That don't mean I'm not.
Yeah.
I may have other personal things that I'm going through, but they are heavy to me and probably small to you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But I feel like
because they're your own stressors.
Exactly. And how to deal with that, I feel like men, I hope so. I be praying, y'all. I be praying for men, because it's like y'all deserve that outlet beyond just women. Y'all need other men to pick y'all up. I think
what's wrong with, I feel you, because I feel like a lot of times men look at women to do that, and that's understandable because we're supposed to be nurturers, and we are nurturers. But also, it's some things that you may need from another man that you won't get from a woman.
And
that's
if you
why
remove your pride. Sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. Just removing the pride.
Yeah, removing the pride is a big one. But I also know that I believe that there should. Yes, I love that you're realistic. I love that, because you're not expecting anything. I'm not expecting you to take care of me. I'm not expecting you to raise a family. I just want somebody to do life with, because we in college, we need to do life together.
We doing life together.
Literally, we at this point in life right now. This is where we are.
Be
present. Yes.
Will it change? Yes.
But I feel like maybe, what if guys are already looking ahead as if they are
ready,
the breadwinner of the family? Because that's what guys are. And I do feel like there is a point where guys aren't going to settle or be 100% with somebody until they are able to be that, because that's what they want to be. They want to be the provider. They want to do that
because they're trying to, again, play God in their situation. Because he who finds a wife
finds him a good thing.
He can have 99% of everything figured out. He's going to still be chasing that 1%. Your wife holds that 1%. That makes both of you whole, a unit, because that's what marriage is, a unit. If you don't remove your pride, your ego, just remove those things, you're not going to find your 1%. And your 1% ain't going to wait forever. She's going to find her other 99% that makes sense. But that we can go on and on about gender roles. But I feel like mental health for everybody, not even a gender, should be prioritized. I feel like we need a class.
What would go on in that class?
What we doing right now?
Just talking.
Talk. That's what people need, and not because people have made therapy a bad thing. People, I mean, I'm still looking for an affordable therapist. Can you hurry up? But no, I'm looking for an affordable Black woman Christian therapist. If you know somebody, send her my way. But I feel like because people made therapy to be like, oh, they need therapy, or you crazy if you going to therapy, and so that pushes people away.
You know what? I think when I first got into, like, when I used to tell people I want to, like, major in psychology. Oh, you want to work with crazy people? That was everybody's response. You want to read my mind? You want to work with crazy people? And they look at me weird. I'm like, but I think that was once upon a time the stereotype. But now I feel like it's more so laziness why we don't get therapy. Well, I'm gonna add on to the statistics. We know the statistics are cost, the stereotype of being crazy, how it looks on the outside, and just people not thinking anything is wrong with them. But I will also add on to it, just with the generation now, is laziness, narcissistic personalities where they think they don't need it. I was gonna say something else, dog. Because we have the awareness, like the awareness is everywhere. You know how in our new covenant we're under, everybody know God. It's up to you to choose. Everybody's aware
of mental health and the things that happen. I just don't like that people try to. It's like a momentary thing.
Yes, and it's only circumstantial when it benefits you in that area. Oh, or when the topic is brought up, because I've seen and I've been to so many different events or conferences and we talk about mental health, but then immediately after, the person that was just so loud about mental health is degrading somebody in the hallway. And it's just like...
And then it takes something like a tragedy to happen for people to want to be aware or waking up.
But then Christian woman in me is like, it's something wrong with that person too. Like, it's like the person that's degrading a person outside the mental health event that was just bragging about mental health and how where they are, there's something wrong with you too. So we have to figure you out.
We have to figure this out before you go tell somebody else how to deal with this, because it's everybody. It's everybody.
And I just saw a video, I know I just said we are all God's children. I just saw a video and a girl was like, be careful how you treat people because they're all God's children. And you may hate this person, but if God you do something mean to this person,
God don't play about me.
God not gonna the same way He don't play about you.
He don't play about them.
He don't play about them.
And
so we need to be nice.
I'd be nice on just because that's who I am. But whenever something has happened, I'm like, y'all playing with God's child. I don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do nothing. I'll give you grace, and I will forgive you for me.
For me, not what. It's not gonna do anything for me if I'm just forgiving you, just because you.
Yeah, but I forgive you because I know who child you are, and I know you must be going through something. Like, I don't know, for me at least, it'll happen. I think everything is so deep, so I just look so much deeper into it. Like, if you would have hurt me right now, I would be like, not like physically, but just like hurt me, I'll just be like, dang, she probably really going through something.
Yeah,
like you gotta really
be going through something. And now I'm like, I done had moments where I'm like, okay, I gotta fix it.
Because I feel like I could. That's my problem. I be feeling like I could fix it. Like I be trying to open people's eyes.
Girl, look, just open it. I think that's what he be doing.
Sit down, come here.
I think that's what he be like. Look, I done told her. It's like, sit. Okay, she got up again. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave her alone for a second. Okay, nope. Sit. Open it. If you just open it, I'm gonna even do you one better. I'm gonna just flip it for you. It wasn't even a bookmark right there. I'm gonna flip it, and you gonna read this, and that's all. I'm gonna just let you read it. I'm gonna let you figure it out. For me, it's like just throw it out there, catch it. Okay, she ain't got it. God, what we doing? Nothing. You got it.
All right. I think I have to do better with letting go, like. I just be thinking I gotta bring everybody. Like I'm
just down here recruiting.
I'm just down here recruiting, guys. That's it. I just want to show people who you are, and they hurting me so bad.
They hurting me,
but I'm still loving them.
And that's probably how he feel.
Exactly. I hurt God all the time. I know I do.
I'm sorry.
Know I do.
I'd be like, look,
and I'll be letting that beat me up too. I'm not gonna lie.
You hurt God.
It'd be like, oh my God, that drive me into a whole mental roller coaster myself.
Mentally, that's attached too.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Mental health is just such a big.
A lot of things. Mental health is the most important health you ever had. It's not even physical. Like, yeah, physical health is important.
But you can't even show up yourself physically if you're mentally not there.
If you're mentally not there, I don't think it's.
And
like,
people don't
everything
know that.
starts in your mind. Like, I be feeling like such a nerd, but like, bro, everything starts in your mind, bro. So you cannot convince me this junk don't matter.
You matter.
You
you matter.
Why are we not talking? Like, why we not taking it serious? Like that, like, and the more and more I grow in my field, the more and more I'm able to give grace. And I love God. Oh God, I love you, because it be times where I just be wanting to be like, if you.
It's been so many times.
Like, no, because this is somebody's sister, this is somebody's brother, this is somebody's child, this is somebody's friend, and then mental health is so real. I know how I was when I was down. I was not myself. I was a whole different person, and I apologize to anybody who I was that person to.
Oh yeah. Accountability again. Like, I've had to double back on stuff from like 4 years ago,
Like,
3 years
I ain't
ago,
gonna lie,
5 years ago, and I'd be like,
I'm sorry.
and it's probably some stuff now that I'm gonna have to deal with later on. But right now,
It feels right because you're in the moment.
Yeah, I'm in a moment. But it's like, I need to learn. I'm learning how to speak from a place of, one, Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Two, not my flesh. And not just saying sorry just because it'll smooth things over, because I don't like that confrontation thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not about that.
Yeah.
It's far from that. It's really on the side of, this is not what you're trying to do. You know? This is not who you're trying to be. Like, you're stooping down. You're dumbing down yourself. Staying here. It's time to grow.
When it's time for you to be.
Child, all the devices going off low, y'all. We live. We gave them something different today. We live. But yeah.
Girl.
We unpacked a whole lot.
So I got a question for you.
Okay.
So if you matter could be remembered for one thing, I know your purpose, but if it can be remembered for one thing, if it's an event, if it's a change, if it's a movement, if it's just the movement, what would you want it to be remembered as?
The first word that popped in my head was authentic, but free.
Okay.
Free.
I like that.
You can associate that with everything. I'm not taking nobody money. One. I'm here. And you would think I'm a psych major.
Exactly.
I thought about it.
It's okay, you go back to school.
Master's?
Yeah.
In psychology? Got a little ring to it. But yes, I feel like free. It's because free will. We have the will to do whatever. There are consequences to actions and things of that, but your mental health starts with acknowledging it. Then it's your community. Where you at? Who are you around? Who's abusing it? Who are you allowing to abuse it? And then being intentional with it. I feel like the more you sit down, so long for somebody to come stop pulling you up because they're tired.
Yeah.
Now their mental health is affected. I feel like that was my problem. I like people, it's always pulling somebody. And then I got tired. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, goodness. No, we're not doing that today.
It's okay.
I got tired. And people wouldn't respect that. That Zy is tired. Like, I'm genuinely tired.